Hi, Uber and Lyft drivers. This is Gova, one of the local drivers in the market. Some of y'all are seeing this from my YouTube page. I am branching out a little bit with this one here. A couple things I want to cover today. First, everybody here has gotten the email or seen the message that Uber has put in a 12-hour mandate, to put it the nice way. I agree with it 100%. Safety wise, you shouldn't be driving no more than 12 hours in a single shift. And they implemented a 6-hour break. I understand it full-heartedly. Truck drivers, they have 10 hours. That's all an 18-wheeler driver is allowed to drive. They're giving us an extra 2 hours to be able to drive. So, with that being said, I know there's some of y'all out there who want to try to figure out how to get around the system. There is a way. A lot of drivers out there already know it. Some of y'all don't. Those of y'all that run only Uber, this is for you. Sign up to drive for Lyft if you want to get around the 12-hour rule. Like, I started today at about noon. If that was the case, I'd miss the drunk hours tonight at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm fine driving now. I work 17, 18 hours a day as is already at my main job. This is my part-time gig. But, like I said though, some of y'all drivers, you want to be more earning potential, run Uber and Lyft both. And also, some of y'all have heard in the news about this new texting, driving law, cell phone usage law that they are working on passing in the state house. This is very important for you guys. That means if this law passes, you will not be allowed to touch your phone or devices while you're in the vehicle and while the car is running. You have to be parked in a parking spot not to get a ticket. I'm going to tell you now, all of us in the rideshare business, our cars, that's our money. We get pings going down the road. I am going to suggest you, if you have an Android device, tablet, phone, download the Maestro app. Yes, I know there's glitches in it. It's still new. The app's not even a year, it hasn't even been out a year yet. But it automatically selects the ride so you do not lose your ride. A, your acceptance rating will stay high. 2, you're safe from getting that ticket driving down the road. Because they're talking now that they're going to take points off your license. And most of y'all know Uber and Lyft, those background checks are hard to pass. They're getting harder and harder. They're looking for nit and gritty things. Careless operations, they'll kill you in a heartbeat. Everybody's like, well, that's a no point ticket. It's just a fine. Yes, careless operation though is worse of a ticket than running a red light. And also, your insurance will see that also. I'm getting that info from a buddy of mine who's in law enforcement. The reason why they try to get those tickets out in a lot of areas is because they get to keep the money. So, with that being said, Maestro app only works on Android devices. I'm recording right now on an iPhone. I don't use my iPhone for Uber and Lyft purposes, except for to call somebody. Call the rider calls me. That's the only time my cell phone sees usage. The rest of the time is dedicated to the music. Don't listen to radio. I pay $10 a month for iTunes. I download all the music I want. If I hear a song going down the road I like, I download it. That's another thing that helps keep your ratings high. Right now, I'm at a 4.92 in Uber. Lyft, on the other hand, I had a couple bad riders last week. I have a dash cam. Lyft's debating whether to take him off of me. If they take it off of me, my rating will be right back up there in the 4.9s. which is hard to do in Lyft because they only go 100 rides back. But I recommend, like I just said, a dash cam. I bought a $99 one off of Amazon. It has a couple quirks in it, but the picture and video quality is unbelievable. My biggest thing is getting the loops to work correctly. I'm working out the bugs. It's all in the settings. So, with that being said, invest in a good dash cam if you plan on doing this. Plus, I'll tell you this, mine's a forward and rearward facing dash cam. I'll post a review of it later. I'm going to try to get some rides tonight. I'll show you how it looks and see what y'all think about it. And you can hear the audio, video. It does front and back. It records it in 2 different files. So say if you're in an accident, your frontward camera catches what happened in front of you. The rearward camera catches glimpses of behind you. I tell you now, if you get hit from the back, 99% chance you're not at fault. It's going to be the car behind you. So that's easy to get through. Dash cam helps the guy forward facing. Also, the rearward facing camera catches a perfect picture of inside the car. So I can see what the riders are doing. 2, a couple of them commented, "Oh, you got a camera?" Yes, I do. It's for my safety, your safety. If something happens, there's video evidence. I said, keep an honest man honest. And guess what? I got a $20 tip off of that last night. Also, another tip, guys. Rider gets in your car. Instead of asking him, "Hey, what's your name?" Go, "Hey, my name's Gova. What's yours?" 9 times out of 10, when you do that, they'll give you your name right off. They'll thank you for saying your name first. Because the riders know your name also as a driver. So, that's what I usually recommend doing. Also, I know this video is getting a little longer than I wanted to. I'm just trying to catch a few minor points, refreshers for everybody. Also, remember, 12:30 to 3 in the morning, King Street, there is a restriction. You cannot pick up or drop off. Sorry, you're gonna see me eating a Frosty too. Can't pick up or drop off on King. There's no way around that ticket. It's $1,000+. Don't do it. Another thing, do not block King Street at all during the day or at night. Even if you're not in that restriction area, if you can't get into a parking spot, drop them off, your riders off at a corner. Apologize to them, explain to them why you can't just stop in the middle of the road and let them out. Most of the time, they'll understand. Number 2, I'll tell you this, that's where my Lyft issue came in the other day. They gave me a 1-star rating because I wouldn't let them out in the middle of the road. Lyft is, like I said, they're assessing it with their safety department to make sure, A, I was right, 2, the rider was wrong. They're going to get rid of the 1-star. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, this is a part-time job. Also, guys, another key part of safety. If you want to protect your rating, start telling your riders that you drive on the weekends, or if you're driving them on Thursday night through a Saturday, Thursday through Saturday, every rider needs to tell this people this. Or drivers need to tell riders this, sorry. If you are dropping them off on King Street, tell them ahead of time about the restriction. Tell them, "I'm sorry, I'm just giving you a heads up. There's this ordinance in place. We can't drop off, pick up during these times on this road." 99% of the time, when you warn a rider ahead of time, the driver who picks them up at nighttime is going to love you. Because their rating will be safe if they call them. Lyft does a good job. Lyft will not let them ping on King Street. Uber, on the other hand, will let them ping on King Street. Call your rider ahead of time. "Hey, this is Gova, your Lyft driver, or your Uber driver, your Lyft driver, whatever. Where are you at exactly?" "Okay, I can pick you up at this corner. Now make sure you're not in a taxi zone. The taxi loading zones are off limits to us. You'll still get a ticket for that. I know that I'm rambling on a little bit, trying to give you a heads up. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Uber on, Lyft on. Listen guys, let's make money. It's a new year. We've had a great January so far. We're in warm weather in February, the warmest weather we've ever had. I'm seeing Lyft and Surge, both Lyft and Uber surging and prime timing all the time right now. You just gotta catch it. Don't chase it. But listen, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me what you want me to give you some input on. All these are my opinions. Let's try to make this market grow. Let's make all of our drivers better. And listen guys, have fun while you're driving. Bye.